Hey everyone, it's Ray. Welcome back to my playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail. In the last episode, we made it to Earthenshire, reclaimed an ally for the trial, and we also did a massive fight against the Dawn Servant, which was very fun. I'm surprised he was a trial and a solo instance and not a trial. But anyway, we've got stuff to do, and the music and the drums kick in. Let's go. Uklamat thinks it's time to gather her allies for the road ahead. I still haven't had one bite of Namika's food thanks to Papa's nonsense, so I'm going back to finish my plate before I head out. I've otherwise asked everyone to meet at Forward Cabins. Come and join us after you've had a moment to recover, eh? Alrighty then. Down, out. And let's get a move on. Let's see. Alrighty, we're at the Forward Cabins, and now let's destinate. We've been taking it very chill and slowly, but I don't mind. Things will pick up sooner or later. Sorry to keep everyone waiting. Is that it? You're all set to go? I left the Orzia prepared to travel in search of work, so I have had few belongings to begin with. Bidding farewell to my fellow artisans took a rather lot of time, however. Again, I appreciate you making this commitment, Fonchantine. Shall we depart for Earthenshire, then? A word before you go. Oh! It's Wukevu. I think. Yes, it's Wukevu. Wukevu, what are you doing here? I spend my days correcting manners, and here I am perpetrating the grave offense of delaying the third promise's departure. Please take up your axe and rend my flesh of the taco meat. Must your demands be so gruesome? Besides, I told you that kind of thing doesn't bother me. Alright then. I won't let it bother me either. What's that all about? I've come to the city to purchase supplies when I spotted your entourage, getting ready to leave. You seek the city of gold, if I'm not mistaken. That's right, it's the final step of the rite of succession. If you know anything about the subject, I'd love to hear it. And allow me to be of service. As you know, legends of the Golden City have been passed down in Tyrell for 1,000 years. Yet when it comes to describing the place itself, the stories do not always agree. Some portray it as one may expect, a glittering metropolis of golden towers. Others suggest it's more assuming and owes its name to a fabulous treasure hidden at its heart. Every telling, however, had a common thread. Those that go in search for the Golden City do not return. Interesting. Lesson is to be learned from this third promise, is that to seek the legend is to court death. I must implore you to proceed with the utmost care. That is all I wish to say. I shall pray for your safe journey. Thank you, Wukevu. What are we to make from these cautionary tales? If every expedition has ended in tragedy, how then did the Dawn Servant find the city and return without incident? Seems the legend originated with the Yaku'i. Speaking with them remains our strongest lead, I feel. The lead we shall follow in time, but first let us see Fonchantine safely to the Moblin's care. Alrighty. Are we just going to warp back? Please say we just warp back. Meanwhile in Kozamauka.
finding a willing artisan was even easier than expected. Many indeed are eager to curry favor with the Resilient Sun, especially if it means sharing the promise of new territories.
Those who prove useful will have all the land they desire.
Right?
Such generous words, yet the manner in which he speaks them. If neither wealth nor territory are of value, wherefore does he seek to bring the world to heel?
Step aside. Remind me. There was no rule against poaching craftsmen from other claimants. Was there?
Do not be foolish, Bakul Jaja.
Foolish would be carrying on with these dull feats when all I need to win are the keystones. And besides, it's long past time I humble this arrogant one-head. The Dawntrail may have sired you against all odds, but there is nothing blessed about your birth. Only a two-head is fit to rule. Only we are worthy.
Oh boy.
Draw your weapon! Face me in battle, and learn your place.
A moment, first promise. Leave him alive, if you would. I foresee a use for this nuisance.
Too scared to make the first move? Then allow me! But he's just a runt.
My thanks for your restraint.
Jeez.
I can kill him whenever I please.
Your part in this is far from over.
Well then, that was intense. We're back and we've brought with us a willing Potsworn. This is Fonjantine, a talented goldsmith who once worked at Estamine's Aesthetics in Ul'dah. Wonderful, impressive. You are the first to return to our promise. And with an artisan from across the salt, no less. We welcome you and your unique skills to Earthenshire. Helphand will show you to the work pot. This is it then. I look forward to hearing you proclaim Dawn Servant. Thank you, Fonjantine. I'll be sure not to disappoint you. You have reached the requirements of the feeder pots. Ready Rock presents your keystone with joyous smiles and well wishes. Alrighty, a blue stone this time. Look like gummies. Alrighty then. That makes 3.
What thoughts my candidates?
Oh, I didn't mean to skip. Another feat accomplished, another keystone acquired. Oh ho ho, you are doing well. I expected nothing less of Zoralja's esteemed siblings. Your cleverness in particular is most admirable, Second Promise. I must have you apply that Charlie knowledge you so cherish and arm Toral with weapons of Magitech design. In your role as the new Dawn Service Chief Advisor, of course. Tools of war hold no interest for me. I wish only to improve our nation through practical innovations. Foreign powers will think twice about testing our strength once Tuliol is known for its advanced technology. Just as the Garlean Empire was deterred from invading Sharlayan. That may well be true, but how long will it take Tuliol to progress to this advanced state? How many years? With a collective commitment to education and hard work, it should not take so very... Your way is too slow. Easier to expand our territory, swallow Sharlayan whole. Conquer other nations through force of arms, and you're looking at a future of uprisings and bloodsheds. Yours would be the first failed empire. And we will keep fighting until the mounting cost convinces them to lay down their weapons. They'll all have grown tired of loss. How would such an outcome bring anyone joy? What is your what you propose is a mockery of peace?
Pretty Rock is reminded of days long ago. In the time before Tuliol, there were no pot packs or the Potsworn. It was normal to grab snatch artisans and force them to work for mobbies. Until the day Gulul Jaja arrived, the families of the grab snatch pleaded with him, and so he came to Earthenshire. Mobbies were not a warlike people. We feared death had come for us, but Gulul Jaja just wanted to talk.
Be at ease. We are here to trade words, not blows. The goldwork crafted of this village is superb. One can tell at a glance the qualities of material used, the mastery of technique employed. It does not stir the heart. A goblet shaped by bound hands and broken spirit is devoid of luster. Compared that now to the works of a joyful artisan. She pours her very soul into her creations, and they shine like the newly risen sun. Have you not seen this to be true?
And so became the custom of good living. Happy Potsworn make good works, and good works make mobbies happy. Gulul Jaja's words were wise. Joy smiles did indeed bring fine craft and much tingly shine.
So the head of reason was behind the forging of pot packs.
Yes, reason and clever think changed Mobby's way of life.
The first promise tires of your talk of olden days. We would rather look to the future and the next feat. Ugh, I don't don't like the way he smiles. We should be going on as well. Ugh, kinda had mush mouth for a second there. The cool Jaja never did come back, did he?
You have a moment, I promise. Rakarok would repay your hand helping with Kare. He brings tales of the Golden City.
Really? I'd love to hear it.
Towers, the streets, all fashioned for gold. Everywhere you look, every splendor you can imagine. The young, the old, and everyone in between, they live in golden happiness. A city of eternal bliss, forever perched above the clouds.
Everything fashioned from gold, eh? Just imagine everyone living in golden happiness. Now that's a city I'd like to visit. Excuse me, Rakarok. Where did you hear that particular tale?
From our long-time Yakui friends. They live up in the mountains in Urklapacha.
Giants again. Seems everything is pointing us their way. Its feat and everything leading up to it has taught me much about the Moblin's way of life. I'll be sad to leave Earthenshire and your joy smiles behind. The gobbies are cute. Oh, sorry, started yawning. Anyway, back to Wuklamat. Right, we should go see the Giants next. Agreed, Golden Mysteries notwithstanding, their village is featured prominently in the saga and is not to be ignored. The Urklapacha Highlands should be easy enough to reach from here. If we leave Earthenshire from the west, there's a road which leads up to the mountains. Let's find that first. Alrighty. Let's get a move on. Oh, we're 3 keystones down. I believe there's 7 of them, so we're almost halfway done. But yeah. The Golden City. Just what is it? Such a mystery. Anyway, we're coming up on our next marker. Here we go. Looks like this trail is going to get steep from here on in. I hope everyone is ready for some climbing. Third promise. I'm glad I caught you. Ready Rock asked me to bring you back to the village. She says there's something she forgot to give you. Something other than the keystone? Yes, an item of great importance, or so I was told. It shouldn't take long if you would please follow me. What's that all about? No need for anyone to come. I'll be back in a little while. That was probably a bandit. This is taking a while. Keep waiting for now, I suppose. Oh boy. Wait and wait and wait and wait. I already know what's going on. She's being captured, probably. Oh, come on! I'm not waiting anymore. This is getting a little ridiculous. Did she get lost on the way to find us? No, there's only one road. I wouldn't underestimate Wuklamat's sense of direction, or lack thereof. Fortunately, she has a link pearl. Not responding. Perhaps we should all return to Earthenshire. It was Ready Rock who had business with her, yes? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh bee. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Wuklamat is a little bit too trusting. We were so close to Urkelpacha, come on.
Back again so soon?
You've come looking for Wuklamat. Did you not send someone to fetch her? Ready Rock did not. Neither has she seen the third promise since you were last here. And who is the man who came for her? Oh, I thought you left already. Where's Lamati? Is she not with you? Alright, one explanation later. You don't know where she is? How could you let this happen? That thou shouldst worry for thy sister is understandable. Yet rather than assign blame, thine energies are better spent on locating her. I will help you search. This is not how I'd wish a fellow claimant to lose the contest. My sister least of all. In that case, dividing our forces will allow us to cover more ground. Rei'tan and I should work together at least. Better to facilitate communication between our groups. And the rest of us will split up. Report in if should you find anything. We'll be on our way as well. Right, keep in touch. Come, we should begin our search. Right? Right. Alright, Kona. Lost promise. If Lamati is returning to Earthenshire from the west, then she should have passed through here. If Ready Rock swears she didn't see her, in which case it's entirely possible that Lamati never made it back to the village at all. The only way to be certain is to ask the sentry station at the opposite entrance. Okay. Alright, what's the sentry have to say?
The third promise? Mobby has been standing at this post with diligent eye watching. He has seen no claims passed this way.
What of a Tontawata with brightly colored hair?
Mobby knows something of this one. He hears tongue flash about a Pelu peddler in many fires who was attacked by a crazy-haired bandit on the road.
Bandit, you say? Thank you, you've been most helpful. My sister's clearly not here, though I wish it were otherwise. We must consider the possibility that the Watwan messenger and the brigand described in the sentry are one and the same, and that Lamati is in very real danger. Come, let us hurry to many fires. I'd like a word with this peddler should they still be around. Alright. Warp into many fires. And here we go. Was there something I could help you with? I told you were a victim of a bandit attack. Could you recount exactly what happened? My goodness, I thought I recognized you, and I'll tell you everything I remember, second promise. It was that scoundrel Wawakisa who ambushed me. Know the name of your attacker? There's no mistaking that hair. All my peddler friends have stories of that notorious bandit leader and his predations. Wawakisa and his gang will stoop to any low for the sake of a few pel, and with no fresh quarry coming up the broken stairs, they've had to become more creative. Little wonder he went after Lamati. He'll likely think to ransom her for a royal sum. I expect he'll soon make his demands, but I don't intend to wait. We'll find this villain first and deliver this deserved payment in person. Let's say to you to a small deception. I will assume the role of a well-to-do merchant to lure Wawakisa out of hiding. Then, when he comes sniffing about, we catch the rat by the tail. Okay. Seems okay. An excellent plan, and I'll have the right garments for your disguise, especially discounted price, of course. A brush with bandits hasn't dampened your mercantile spirit. I see. Very well. I accept your generous deal. Now we lay the bait. I will precede you into many fires to make my presence known. You follow on behind, boasting to those along the way how you've paid me a hefty purse in exchange for a rare gemstone or some such. If Wawakisa is a coin-hungry, as they say, then a recently enriched peddler should be an irresistible mark. We'll let him strike, and then we spring our trap. Oh boy, let's go. Alright, gotta follow him. At least you're making a move. Alrighty. Alright, show this one how happy I am. Where's Happy? Hold on, let me just do this. There we go. Rare gemstone from that Isara merchant, you say? I envy the profit he must have made from such a sale. Stairs were destroyed. I've not been able to peddle goods at my usual haunts. Okay. Good start, but we make certain the Wawakisa is aware of me. Let's continue. Alrighty, what now? Alright.
Is that so your sparkle stone for your collection? Well, that explains your giant joy smiles. Mobby is happy for your happiness. Mobby is also jealous of the merchant and all the jingly shine he must have made.
Good lord, this is ridiculous. But then again, bandits aren't very smart. Dopey. See that cheerful Pelu? Alright. Passing Peddler has the very gemstone you sought for your collection? That's a stroke of luck. I'll wager the merchant was just as pleased to fill his pockets with your grateful coin, eh? Well, I'm inspired to go and earn some pell on my own. Who knows, maybe an opportunity will find me, even as it found you. Not a very smart bandit, is he? Ah, my most valued customer. The profit from that single purchase of yours should set me through the weeks of idle leisure. Traveling with such a fat person, no sellswords is tempting fate, so I shall make Earthenshire my last stop and then return forthwith to Tuliolal. Did you see? Rat has come for a nibble. This is dumb. But very silly. Alright, you played the part to perfection, Rei'tan. A man of many talents, just as Thancred and Urianger described. Let's lure Wakisa into our trap and spring it. Brother's duty. Execute the final stage of the plan. It will set out towards Earthenshire alone and unarmed, but better to sell the active defenseless merchant. Assuming Wakisa is watching, he will likely wait for some quiet stretch of the road before accosting me. I'll be relying on you to follow closely behind, remaining hidden until the time comes to spring a trap on our bandit king. Just remember, we need him alive. Alright. Let's go ahead and destinate. I'm surprised we're not doing the actual hiding mini-game. But it doesn't really matter. I hear business has been good to you, Master Merchant. How about you share some of the profits? And by some, I mean every coin you have. You're that gemstone collector. Oh, I see what this is. We've been tricked. Spit in your eye, man. Kill these Vidral. Slippery vermin? We'll have to interrogate his underlings instead. If you would be so kind, Rei'tan, pray leave them capable of speech. Okay, I won't bloody them up too much. Alright. Beat the bandits, and I hope I left them alive. Okay, I did. I was hoping to talk with your boss, but I suppose you three will have to do. Wait, that's the second promise. What do you want with us? Think I'm scared of a fancy title? Take your royal ears as a trophy as soon as I get free of these ropes. I know your gang is behind my sister's abduction. Tell me where she is. Eat pack of shit, salt lover. You'll not get answers from us. Ooh, he is getting serious. he actually snapped. I am fast losing my patience. Talk now or die. The choice is yours. They were hired to nab the third promise, that's all. We don't know where they took her. Hired by whom? We weren't told that either. Only Wakisa knows. He's the one who took the job. Seems we need the leader after all. Once I've arranged for the Landsguard to take custody of these criminals, I'll call on Thancred and his tracking skills, but perhaps you could pursue Wawakisa in the meantime? Bandit was running in an easterly direction. Should you locate him, I suggest you shadow him rather than force a confrontation. It might lead us to where Lamatia is being held. Alright. Gotta find this fucker. Count time! I want to fly here so badly. Oh boy. Vantage point. Vantaging. Ah, there's the little fucker. Alright. 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 More trouble than it's worth. Ooh, a little close. Find this tree, just in case. Just in case. It was meant to be easy. Alright. Staying behind the rock. Oh boy. I hate these stealth sections, but these aren't as bad as some can be. Okay, stay behind the rock. Should be safe enough now. You spun bank. Alright. I literally walked into the spot I needed to. Silly. Finally, my money. Give it to me now. The Landsguard may be hunting us already. Calm yourselves. We've had our own troubles finding a suitable hideaway. Right. We're finished. Take your prize and leave me out of the rest. Such hostility. You were hurting for coin, and I offered you gainful employment out of the kindness of my heart. Kindness? You brought back a blackened tempest upon us. One look and I could tell that the man was a killer, a butcher, a salted devil in the flesh. Oh, spare me your fearful bleeding. Go on, scamper away now before the scary merchant comes to claim your head. Rona told me the news. You found the abductor then? What is the situation? Alright, here's what we know. And you think the bandits were hired by the Tobigo? Alright, new strategy. Forget Wawakisa and stay on the Mamulja's tail. We don't want to endanger the third promise, so keep your distance until we're certain they have her. I'll catch up to you as soon as I'm able. Oh boy, another tracking. Right, following. Okay, here. Now he is completely not paying attention. Damn it! Damn it, damn it, damn it. I fucked it up. I'm an idiot. I'm a fool. I'm a dumbass. No, I don't want to look on my... There we go. Alright, let's try this again. Oh boy. Alright, so far so good. Alrighty. So far so good. Hide here. See what way he goes. Oh. No. Alrighty. Okay. And this rock. Ooh. Unity raft. Letting the Punity go.
Better late than never. That Marmulja. He's the one who kidnapped Wook Lamart. So we're still unsure. If we can follow him a bit longer, confirm his connection to the abductors. That will complicate matters.
Confound it!
If I set out now, I can trail them along the riverbank.
Do it!
Even if it costs you the contest.
What worth is the throne if I lose my sister to win it?
Very well then. I'll send word when I locate her. Till then, I suggest you save your strength. A rescue attempt could turn ugly.
That Hubigo just now. I swear I've seen him with Bakul Jaja. Knowing the way that monster works, he probably hired bandits to kidnap her so we could steal her keystones. But even alone, my sister is more than a match for a gang of untrained ruffians. She must have been ambushed or deceived. Gah! I should have been there! If those bastards have hurt her!
Patient, trust, and thankful.
I do trust him, but... Forgive me. Snapping at you won't get my sister back. I'm afraid I've always been like this when it comes to Lamachi. The thought of her being in danger sends me into a panic. But isn't that how families should be?
Yes, they should.
These days, Turali Mikote live however they please. But the clan into which I was born kept to the nomadic traditions of our ancestors. They herded their own neck across the plains, always moving with the seasons. During one such migration, my birth parents left me behind. A child. All alone. Without a single word of explanation. A chance encounter with a kind Pelu merchant was the only reason I survived. Taking pity on me, he taught me his trade that I might fend for myself. I became a stallkeeper in Tuliyolal's market. And that is where the Dawn servant found and adopted me.
I had already been in the palace some time when Lamachi came to join us. Like me, she had been cast aside by her parents. I knew the pain of solitude and wanted to spare her that suffering. As this tiny child's new brother, I swore I would always be there for her.
Aww. You're a good kid, deep down.
So, as you might now understand, I will stop at nothing to rescue her. While we await word from Thancred, I suggest we prepare ourselves to travel downriver. You have a boat, yes? Why release the Ponity if not to delay pursuit? If we were unsure of their guilt before, then this surely proves it. Before we act, however, let us regroup with your comrades. Would you mind making the call?
Understood. We'll meet you at many fires.
Oh, this is turning out to be a whole thing. I thought this was just going to be a small little side thing, but wow. We're really going with the whole kidnapping plot, huh? I may have put rescuing Lamatia ahead of my own progress, but do not take that to mean I've given up on the contest. I understand how important she is to me, yet regardless of how close we were, I would have made the same choice. After all, if I am incapable of saving my sister while also winning the throne, I am not fit to inherit our father's heavy mantle. Beating the river. We need to gather our forces. Alright? See what they have to say. Firstly, allow me to brief everyone on our present situation. Right? One exposition later. Thus, at the very least, we believe this Hubigun knows where Lamati has been taken. Thancred is shadowing their boat as we speak, and I would like to join him with all haste. Fortunately, our quarry has the foresight to release your punity from its harness, leaving us without a means to get pursuit. Edenville is an expert on wildlife. What are our chances of recapturing the beast? The right mix of feed, it can be done. We'd like an extra hand to help scatter it about, however. Will you accompany him, Rei'tan? Sure. I'm used to menial labor. Meanwhile, the rest of us should work on getting the harness repaired. It appears to have been damaged when the punity was let loose. Tell the peddlers here in camp we should have little trouble purchasing replacement materials. As for the necessary metalwork, Earthen Shear's artisans are but a short walk away. Let's divide the tasks and have at it. There was an unusually aggressive herd of wild punities downriver, so our girl will have fled in the opposite direction. Come, we'll try the waters upriver. Okie dokie. So, where on the map are we? Oh, right there. Alrighty. Keep a move on. And see what we can do. Alright, Erenville. Assuming our punity has come this way, she'll be hiding in the depths of Marsh Ligaka. We'll need to lure her back to the shallows with the promise of food. While punities mainly eat aquatic rests and plant, but the tame woods are often fed vegetable scraps. Knowing this, I added leftovers to the feed I prepared. This should help the mixture stand out against the marsh's natural scents. Ikawa is crawling with predators, however, so I'll leave you to scatter the feed deeper in. I'll be waiting for you near the shallows with the rest of the punities' enticing feasts. Alright. Let's get a move on. Sorry, this is probably out of sync somehow. I don't know. But yeah, I was not expecting Wuklamant to get captured and this being a whole thing, but to be honest, I'm not surprised Bakul Jaja is doing this shit. God, this place is so pretty. Like, this is probably one of the prettiest Final Fantasy XIV locations. Like, hands down. I am so looking forward to the graphic updates going to other locations. This is just going to make the game look so much more alive. Alright. Now we go back. Move over here. And now we go speak with Arendelle. Set, I've just finished laying out the last of our bait. Step back out of sight and leave the rest to me. Alright, Arendelle, show me how you do this shit as a gleaner. Here she is. Nothing to be afraid of. We just need your help one last time. You're hungry, I wager. Come on, come with me. Yes, there's a good girl. You'll be fine here, I think. I'll give her a few more treats, then lead her over to the boat. And let Kona know we have our punity back. Alrighty, let's head on back. There aren't many fires. I'm going to just warp. Come on. You suck. Alright, let's do this again. And here's Kona. Anvil has the punity in hand, then? Good, I was expecting nothing less from a certified gleaner. For the harness, we were able to purchase all the parts we need. The Levier twins are over in Earthenshire right now, having the Pot Sworn make the repairs. Well, it shouldn't be long. We'll be ready to embark on our rescue mission as soon as we hear from Thancred. And we will hear from Thancred in the next episode, because we're running a little long in the episode so far, and well, we'll see what happens in the next episode. So, till then, this is Ray, signing out. Later, guys, and have a good day.